Rapture. Now, like I said before, this game is very, very immersive. It gives off a horror, adventure kind of vibe, and I still don't know what the fuck to do about Ruby or whoever the fuck I'm playing as now. I think it's Lizzie. I still want to find out about Steven, though. Steven is somebody I really, really want to find out about. He's very shady. Like, he suggested to drop bombs on this place. Like, what? Yeah, it's fucking weird, guys. Real, real weird. But we'll see what happens. So. Alright, so we're back in it, and I am playing as Lizzie. Now, earlier in the episode, or in the episode before, I was looking to find some kind of way. Oh, this just opened up. So, let's see what happens. Okay, going this way. I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. Going this way. Yeah, going this way. Towards the tennis courts. Oh, there's my little buddy. Buddy, I'm right here. Hey, buddy, old pal, old friend. Okay, what am I supposed to do here?
It's quite something, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You ever seen anything like it?
No, I haven't.
They must be well happy at the observatory place.
They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, boss.
It is. Right. That's me. Short leash. Kids up half a night, bloody teething. Missus will kill me if I'm gone too long. Good night, mate.
Night.
Wish I could run. Really wish I could run. That really makes me mad that I can't. So, what I've taken from this game is that whenever the light is there, you have to follow the light. And it points you to where you have to go next. Or it sends you like a little, vibe of where you go next. So, I need to go over here. To go over here. Be careful.
You shouldn't be smoking, not in your condition.
Stephen's fault. He got me started again.
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's looking pretty rough. There's a storm coming.
That's what Stephen said. He said he'll meet me, but there's things he has to do first. He seems to think that all of this is connected to him.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I'm going anyway, whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen has thought of a way through the quarantine.
Well, he's clever. We gotta give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him. So I'd hope that was good enough.
I hope so, too. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan. The kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. Hey, did you see that?
So this is, excuse me, this is very interesting. So right now I'm playing, and what I've already determined was that whenever it gives you like a name, like say Frank or Lizzie or Ruby or whoever, Steph or Steven, it pretty much takes you through the life of that person, like what their last experiences or encounters were, what they did and all that, you know. But it's just really, really, really weird. Where's my little buddy? Little light. Monsieur. Comment allez-vous? Monsieur. Oh, Monsieur. So wait for him to come back around. See, the only reason I'm going to wait for him to come back.
This is a public service announcement from Haverton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Okay, here it comes. So hopefully it'll take me down this road, because I didn't even see this road. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Hi. Oh, yeah, bud. Yeah, I done this.
Hello, Catherine.
It's Kate. Elizabeth?
Lizzie. I've heard a lot about you. It's good, you know, you and him. It's not difficult or anything.
Should it be?
I'm sorry?
You said it wasn't difficult. I don't see why it would be difficult. You and Stephen were together a long time ago. He moved away. Certainly isn't difficult for me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you or...
Oh, I'm not offended. Listen, Elizabeth.
But Lizzie, please.
Lizzie. Right. You seem like an okay type of person. And I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. But let's try and be realistic here, huh? Let's, try and do our best. That's a British thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. I suppose it is. We'll do our best then.
Wow, Kate, way to be an asshole. Can I hop over you? Alright, little white lady.
Holiday makers to the main hall, please. Holiday makers to the main hall. Holiday makers to the main hall, please. All holiday makers to the main hall.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the main hall. Main hall's up here. Okay. Now go to the main hall. I'm a holiday maker.
Sleeping baby, darling child, clouds and starlight, starlight, starlight. When you wake, you will be mine. Starlight, sleep and love. Shh. Sleeping baby, shadow dust, clouds and starlight. Numbered starlight. When we're called to go, we must into starlight, sleep and love.
Is he asleep? You alright, kiddo?
I'll be alright. You should get some sleep, Charlie. You look exhausted. Shh. That's it. Sleep. Sleep.
So horrible, man. And here's I hate to pause it, but I don't have to pause it. Here's the fucked up part about the game. Stephen Steven ordered the airstrikes. Fucked up part about the game. As far as what I think. Steven ordered the airstrikes to happen. So remember in the last episode, he was like, you know, I know what it costs and all that. You know, I know what it's going to have to take. What the hell? Okay. I wonder who I'm gonna play as next. Steven! Oh, I get to play Steven. What if I'm for Steven?
There's data coming through faster than I can encode it. I've already lost 2 processors. They keep burning out.
Please, I love you. You need to get out of there. It's not safe.
I need you, Stephen. I need you here. I can open the gate manually. I can let you in.
It's too dangerous. You don't understand what's happening
No,
out here.
you don't understand. We can solve this. We can find a way. I just need more power. I need to amplify the signal, and I can't do it on my own. You saw the opportunity. You ran the numbers, remember?
We're responsible for all this. You and me.
It's not just you and me anymore, though, is it?
Jesus, Kate, you're trying to talk to it, aren't you? Kate, you can't.
Stephen, I have to.
Okay. So, Kate went insane in the observatory in the first part of the game. And so from then forth, I don't know.
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come and find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
I will, I promise. You as well. I'll see you later on.
Seriously, I really think this all ties back to Steven. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really think this all ties back to Steven. And if it doesn't, well then, you know, it doesn't. But if it does, that would be awesome.
Why on earth are you there? Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making much sense.
They're talking about flu and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is.
No. I didn't want to skip it. Fuck. Bring that back. Fuck. Okay. I just skipped that part. I didn't really mean to. But so far, it sounds like this is a virus. Like, if anybody knows anything about the Black Plague in the 1600s, kind of what it's sounding like to me is the bubonic or the Black Plague. And if anybody knows about the Black Plague started in Russia and spread all the way from Russia to the UK and down south from there and just spread everywhere.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't think
It'll be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
Wow. Well, Stephen isn't a bad guy after all. But then again, he's fucking around with Lizzie and Kate and all those people. I thought a car was coming out. I thought that was good.
Kate, can you hear me? Listen, I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If you're still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas. I didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them. Kate, it's in us, too. I've made arrangements for myself after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that, too. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
Wow. So, the gas, I guess he was going to use some nuclear warfare in order to get rid of, the so-called light. Oh, I hear a phone. Oh. Dude.
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart. Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive. You have to assume that everyone here is infected. We can't know that. We're infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food. I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to order an airstrike. Now it knows we're onto it. It's going to keep on spreading as fast as it can. The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating out now. Are you listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again. Stephen, my family, my wife and kids. You know perfectly well what you've got to do. I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant, my own family. Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. me had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
I knew he ordered the airstrike. There's one thing that I knew. Was that he ordered that. But if it's as bad as what they say it is, then I can see why they ordered the airstrike. But at the same time, you know, Steven just killed a bunch of people. A bunch.
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You too. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Can I go out this door? No? That's really crazy. I'm really at a loss of words right now. Because this game is just so immersive, and you know, it really makes you think of, you know, all the stuff that you've done in your life. You know? Like, you know, you've cheated on people and you've just done really dumb things. It's back here. Public footpath. Sorry about that. Up at the top left is the big blob. I hate when that happens. So, like I said, this is a really, really immersive game. Like, it just takes the breath right out of you. To be honest, I'm really at a loss of words in this game. It's just so impactful. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Road closed. Too bad. I'm sorry about that. She thinks it's fucking funny to yell at all the animals, but it's not. I don't know. Train station.
I've never seen it.
They do, though.
You're overreacting.
Stephen, they stare at me. Yesterday I went into the village and this old woman just stopped in the middle of the street and stared at me like I had two heads.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
I'm like a walking freak show. Oh, this place, it's so insular. I just don't understand how you grew up here.
Well, I was very different then. And they're not so bad, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Just give it a bloody chance, Kate. This was the deal. A year here, and we could be in with a real shot at Lucia.
Stephen!
Oh, Christ, it's Lanthan.
Stephen Appleton, I thought it was you. What's all this about a young wife? Oh. Hello.
Two heads, Stephen. Hi, I'm Kate.
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard, is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining, it doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, this headache is just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the cross lines...
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
So, Stephen had dropped the nerve agent or whatever, and it's slowly starting to kill people.
Hello? Hello, is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive? Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive, where are you? Damn it. Kate, it's Stephen. Come in Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate? Anyone, hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
I think I have to go this way. I'm gonna wait for that thing to come back around and see where it takes me. So this is a really, really, really good game. You guys are into like, horror adventure, problem solving, or something like that. Now, I'm not saying those are the direct like genres for the game, but this is a really, really, really good game. What? This way? Okay.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give...
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
I'm right here, little buddy. Come on. Show me where I'm supposed to go. Come on. What's going on here?
Appleton! What are you doing here? You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting these stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lord
Jesus,
it over
Sam.
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
it.
of us.
No physical
you and your
contact.
stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you.
Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Please, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get out
Charlie,
of here.
please!
So Stephen killed Sam? Okay. Yeah, this is... What? How is this making any sense? So, Stephen dropped the bombs, or nerve gas, or whatever, toxic agents. But he was free loafing off of the farm and he killed Sam? How does that play a role in it?
Station Master's house, Howard Lantham speaking. Howard, it's Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can. But why are you calling?
The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days. All right? Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You were a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right? All right? I think. Good man. I knew we could count on you.
Ah, Jesus, Waze. What the hell was that?
So, who in the fuck is Howard?
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark. Eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Okay, so those were the planes that just dropped all the gas. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna leave it at this right here. And Stefan's part, or Steven, not Stefan, goddamn it, I want to say Stefan all the time. I work with a guy named Stefan, okay? So I want to say Stefan every single time I see Steven, I want to say Stefan. Every single time I say Stefan, I want to say Steven. But, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, you guys know what to do. Leave that like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, you know, do all that good stuff. And I am hoping to see you guys in the next video, where we find out what happened to Kate, what's gonna happen to Steven. No. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. See you guys.